My name is Samuel Turner. I am 59 years old. I live alone in a small house in Manchester, England. My wife passed away 10 years ago. Every day without her feels empty. I miss her laugh, her voice, the small things she used to do around the house. My only daughter, Victoria, moved to Germany many years ago. She has a good life there. She has a husband, Henry, and 2 children. She has a good job and is very busy with her family. I wait for her calls, I wait for her visits. But the calls are short. The visits are rare. Sometimes 6 months pass without seeing her. I feel like a stranger to my own grandchildren. My house feels very big and very empty. The days are long and quiet. I sometimes speak with my neighbor, Daniel. He is kind and a police officer. He checks on me every week. He asks the same question, "How are you, Samuel? Do you need anything from the shops?" I always say, "I am fine, Daniel. Thank you. But I am not fine. I am lonely. I want my family. I want my daughter to need me. I want to be a real grandfather. I want to be part of my grandchildren's lives." I feel invisible most of the time. One afternoon, my phone rang. It was Victoria. My heart jumped. She said, "Hello, Dad. I am coming to visit next week. I will stay for 3 days." I could not believe it. I cleaned the house from top to bottom. I bought her favorite foods, little things she likes. I waited every day, checking the clock, watching the door. The week felt longer than any month I had ever lived. Finally, the doorbell rang. I opened the door. Victoria stood there, smiling. She looked happy. She hugged me tightly. "Hello, Dad. I missed you," she said. I felt alive again. We went to the living room, sat together, drank tea, and talked for hours. She told me about her life in Germany. She showed me photos of her children. She told me stories about their school, their friends, and little adventures. I laughed and cried quietly. Then her face became serious. "Dad, I have an idea," she said. "Sell this old house. Come to Germany with us. Live with our family. Be with us." My eyes filled with tears. This was my dream, to live with my daughter, to see my grandchildren every day, to be part of a family again. I asked, "Are you sure, Victoria? I don't want to be a problem." She smiled and said, "Of course, Dad. We want you. We have a room for you in our house." Victoria helped me sell my house. It sold very quickly. I packed my life into 2 suitcases. I said goodbye to Daniel. For the first time in years, I felt hopeful. My loneliness would end. I was going to be with my family. Everything felt perfect. The day of the flight arrived. Victoria and I drove to the airport. She was cheerful, talking about all the things we would do in Germany. I held my suitcases tightly. We walked into the busy airport. People were rushing, speaking loudly, dragging their luggage. Victoria glanced at her watch. "Dad, wait here with the bags. I need to find a wheelchair. I will come back quickly." I nodded and sat on a chair. I held the bags, watching her disappear into the crowd. Minutes passed. Then more minutes. She did not return. My stomach sank. Where was she? Suddenly, a man in a police uniform approached me. It was Daniel. He looked serious but kind. He put a hand on my shoulder. "Samuel, I am so sorry. I am here for you." I was confused, he said. "Daniel, what are you doing here?" "Where is Victoria?" I asked, panic rising in my chest. Daniel took a deep breath. "Her flight left 20 minutes ago. She went without you." "She left you here." I could not understand. "No, that is not possible," I said. "She went to get the wheelchair. She will come back." Daniel shook his head slowly. "I am so sorry. She told the airline you were not coming. She left you alone." I sat down. My legs were weak. My 2 suitcases were beside me. They held my life, but my life felt gone. My daughter was gone. I did not know what to do. My house was sold. Victoria was gone. I had nothing. I had nobody. Daniel said, "Come home with me, Samuel. You are not alone." He helped me into his car and drove me to his house. His wife, Fiona, opened the door. She had a warm, kind smile. She saw my tears and hugged me. "You are safe here, Samuel. This is your home now," she said. They gave me a small room. Fiona cooked dinner. We ate together. They talked to me, listened to me, and treated me like family. I felt care again for the first time in months. A few days later, Daniel helped me with legal matters. All the money from my house sale was gone. Victoria had taken it all. She wanted my money, not me. I had lost my house, my daughter, and my savings. But I found something new. I found Daniel and Fiona. They became my family. They are not blood, but they are my heart. Daniel calls me Dad sometimes. It makes me cry. Fiona cooks my favorite meals and includes me in everything. I feel loved, wanted, and respected. Victoria calls sometimes, asking for more money. I do not answer. Family is not about blood. Family is about love, care, and being there in hard times. Daniel and Fiona were there when I needed them most. They are my true family. I am an old man. I have nothing from my past, yet I have everything I need. I have a home, love, and people who care for me. I have a son and daughter in Daniel and Fiona, even though they are not my children by blood. That is enough. That is more than enough. Now, I wake up every morning knowing I am wanted. I cook sometimes, help with small chores, and share laughter with Daniel and Fiona. We watch movies, talk about our days, and enjoy simple life. I never feel lonely anymore. I am surrounded by love, respect, and care. I have learned that family is not blood. It is the people who stay by your side in difficult moments. My life is small in things, but full in love. I am Samuel Turner. I have lost much, but I have found the most important things. I have a home, people who care, and peace in my heart. Every day I feel grateful. Life may have taken a lot, but it gave me something even more valuable, a family that chose me, not for my money, but for who I am. That is the life I dreamed of, and now I live it fully. I wake up each day with a smile, knowing I am truly loved and truly at home.